Yeah, I just want to go over that. If you have any doubts on the Spooky2 settings on a remote, they seem to be changing every once in a while. I guess it's a work in progress, and I'm trying to be accurate, but you know, maybe sometimes it's me, sometimes it's just things are changing, right? So this is the latest setting. I just got the download, and I was looking at the PDF. I said, "Whoa, hey, it changed again." So anyway, actually there was a change in here before, and you know, this was actually from a comment from one of the guys on the board, but you know, I got something where I was putting 11 for multiplier, you know, or multiplier below 3, below 500 hertz as 3, but that's what I got off the comment. But it looks like no big deal. I mean, this stuff has been changing so much. And then this changed too, right here. They circle it in red. The waveform, it's ×3. The spike length change. It used to be ×1. The spike length used to be 8. Now it's 15. Okay. You also put the spike count as 1. So you know, I guess it's 1 every, you know, full cycle. And then it's 11 for the wave multiplier below 500,000 hertz or 500 kilohertz or 500,000 hertz. So I changed it. But I'm like, wow, but you know, it's like the only way. Well, it's changing pretty quick. I mean, it's you know, there'll probably be modifications in the beginning and again, but just go to the Spooky2.com downloads page. You know, it has it right here. And then I took the Spooky Remote 1.1 upgrade manual, dated 17 August, brand new. So, you know, I got alerted to that, and I changed it. So, I'm running cold and flu. I probably got, not a cold and flu, actually. I probably got where it's allergies from all this crazy weather that's going on. I doubt I got a cold or flu. I feel fine. But it's probably from the allergies. But I'm running this deal right now, so per the instructions, just like they said, you know, it's below the 500,000, so it's 11 is the wave multiplier. Add F1 to F2, inverse sync, 20 volts amplitude, 3 times the multiplier, and 15 on a wave with the spike length. Only positive spike. Now, I don't find, you know what, I think if somebody looks at this, they're going to be like a little bit confused, but just, if you're not, just stick with it and keep reading it over again. Amplitude 20, and also over here, you got to make sure your boost is set up right. It does have all that information in here, how to set it up, but, you know, how to set up the boost to make sure you got the right cable on the right side, and I mark it with some masking tape. But anyway, this is probably going to change again someday. I don't know. What else is new, right? But you know, actually, I'm going to tell you right now, it's my opinion that this ought to be the games. You know how popular games are on YouTube? You know, gaming, but I don't really know what it does. I mean, to me, this is more fun. But it could be potentially super beneficial to your health. Super beneficial, even if you have no problem. It could be, potentially. You know, as we discover more things, this is sending a frequency to your DNA of, if you could send vitamin frequencies to your DNA, right? So, I mean, to me, this ought to be the game that everybody gets into instead of the, you know, the other games and stuff. This ought to be the new way. This ought to be the new age of games. Right here, this type of stuff. Because actually, for all I know, we can improve our intelligence, improve our health, longevity, how well we feel, our productivity, everything. You know, it's stuff the powers that be, they want to actually keep all the human race down and they want to be on top. Well, you know, the whole human race could probably just elevate themselves with technology like that, like this currently. But it's kind of an evolving process. I mean, you know, it's like I'm looking at it, I'm seeing changes happening fast. You know, it's like I'm trying to be accurate with it, but actually sometimes the changes are happening after I put something out. So if you want to double check, go on the website itself, spooky2.com, downloads, and you'll see what it is. And you know, you got to keep checking back, because you know, they may change something. They may change something. You know, this was another thing that was confusing with the compass that threw me for a loop too, because what the heck? You know, you wouldn't think the North Pole is magnetized south, but the way they did that originally was that the north side of the magnet points towards the North Pole. Not to have to explain it to people. Me, I would have had it the other way around, you know, but that's why they did it that way. But the North Pole is actually magnetized south, so the north pointer on the compass points to the south side of the magnet. That was another deal that was kind of confusing. But anyway, this is not going to be set in stone forever. And, you know, I want people to actually almost think of it as, you know, first off, I just want to say this one caveat. You know, I don't know how powerful this is going to be for, like, serious illnesses or something. I don't know. I mean, potentially some, you know, maybe it is now and they don't know it, but, I mean, there's not enough data just yet as to say this is going to do this and do that. But it'll come out. I got my opinions. I think it's great. Okay, that's my personal opinion. I can't say to somebody, you know, hey, this the deal. Go use this. You'll save you. I don't know. You know, I'm not going to make that kind of opinion. We'll find out when the data comes in, as long as it's honest. Yeah, as long as we have all honest reporting on things, it'll figure itself out. But it'll be great if there's a lot more people getting involved in this, because then you know what's going on, you know, how effective it is, or what maybe needs to be adjusted again. And this is something else I'm going to go over with. I'm going to use my dinosaur, I call it a dinosaur analog oscilloscope, and see how this comes out, because this is really, well, not this part, but there's something else they were talking about with positive offset, running positive offset. But anyway, I want to get into that. I'm just saying that double check everything on the website itself, because the development team is changing, and you know, when this not too long ago, this was a little bit different settings. Not to say that those settings were wrong, but these are more optimal settings. That's really what I should be saying. And these are the best settings they have determined right now. So, you know, not the old settings were harmful or wrong or anything, but these should be the optimal settings. But, you know, I almost look at this like this ought to be the new wave games, instead of everybody getting involved. You know, on YouTube, most popular things are games. It's entertainment and games. To me, this could be extremely entertaining and game-like in a lot of ways, and it could probably do amazing things over the long haul. I have great optimism and great expectations that this can do beyond what anybody can possibly believe. It's got massive potential, but you know, there's some changes here. It's the development and progress. You know, it's someday in the future, you know, this is like the most high-tech, best stuff going today. Someday in the future, this is probably going to look like not too high-tech. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how things are. It's step-by-step progress, right? Anyway, so I just want to inform people that the latest, greatest Spooky2 remote, improved remote settings are now posted on the web. Use the download instructions. I'm going to actually put this video linked up and other things I put out, because there's been changes. There's been changes. What can I say? So that's what happens, right? Anyway, I like this stuff, and I'm staying with it. I think it's great. What the heck? Anyway, over and out.